أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم. Inshallah we will start Surah Al-Qamar today. There are 55 verses in it and 3 paragraphs. Okay, Tartib Nuzuli is 37. It's early Makki Surah. Remember the Makki Surah are so short. إذا ذلذل القارعة. So it means that not is very early Makki Surah 37. And Tartib Mashafi is 54. Surah means chapter of the Qur'an. Makkiya means revealed before Hijrah. And Al-Qamar, the moon, is the name of the surah, okay? So it's a Makki Surah, early Makki Surah. So what is the subject? Tawheed, Risalat, and Akhirat. These are the 3 things. And in the same way in Surah Rahman, فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ. So in this surah, وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُدَّكِرٍ. This is repeated. How many times I will count it to? I will tell you tomorrow. So this is the repetition, the takrar. Okay, that we made the Quran easy for memorizing. It come again and again in this surah. In the beginning of the surah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talk about the mu'jiza, Shafeeq Al-Qamar, that in the early days of Islam, the Prophet ﷺ with the Sahaba, he was in Mina. So the mushrikeen of Makkah, they say, if you are a true prophet, so show us a miracle. So the Prophet ﷺ, he told them that look at the moon. So the moon, who was a full moon, it become split into 2 pieces. One, the mountain of Hira, Jabal Hira came in the middle, and one went the right side of the mountain of Hira, and one half went on the left side of the mountain of the Hira. And they look at it. He said, this is the mu'jiza. Then the mushrikeen said that this is some magic, and we will see that if the caravans which are coming from outside Makkah, if they also give a testimony that they saw it, it means it is true. So when the caravans keep on coming out from Makkah, they say, we also saw it. They give the witnesses too. And in India, the old ancient history of India, it is called Tarikh Farishta. Farishta means angel. Tarikh Farishta is an authentic history of the India. So there was a lord which was ruling a state, Malibar. So he saw that he was on the roof, and he saw that in India too. So now how that area became Muslim, the history is written today also, that he looked at the Mu'jiza Shafeeq Al-Qamar, he looked at it, he became Muslim, his nation also became Muslim. So this was a universal fact. One thing which is very famous in the Urdu literature about it, that the Prophet ﷺ, he pointed by the finger, which is not true. So delete that thing in the anashid and everything that he did a ungli ki ishara. That is not true. We should not add that. Look here, Alusi, rahimahullah, in his tafseer, he say, وَقَدْ شَاعَ أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم أشار إلى القمر بصبابته الشريفة فانشق ولم أره في خبر صحيح. Okay, this is famous, very famous. We heard it like since we were little children, but this is not. This is also from Banuri town, fatwa, that हाथ के इशारे से टुकड़े हुआ, काफी तलाश के मुताबिक किसी रिवायत से इसका सबूत नहीं मिला. The scholar, he say, I searched for it and I couldn't find any subut of this riwayat that he did. Anyway, Mu'jiza Shafeeq Al-Qamar is haq, it is in the Quran, but only that part, okay? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, اقتربت الساعة وانشق القمر. Okay, اقتربت is from قريب, قربت, came close. الساعة, the hour, the day of judgment. الساعة is female, so اقتربت. Okay? وانشق. شق means splitting. Okay, split. But I look in the Oxford dictionary yesterday, so split not necessarily means in 2. You can say split in 3, split in 4 also. Okay, so so that is why we have to say one shaqqa and split in two. Al-Qamara, the moon. Okay, one shaqqa al-Qamara. So iqtarabat as-sa'atu, the hour draw near. It came close, Allah say. The hour is close, which mean why? The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he's one of the sign of the Day of Judgment. Qur'an is one of the sign of the Day of Judgment because it's the end of time. So Allah says, iqtarabat as-sa'atu. The hour came very close. One shaqqa al-qamar, and the moon split into two. وَإِن يَرَوْا وَمِنْ and in mean if يَرَوْا mean they see ayatan, any sign. يُعْرِضُوا, they will turn away from it. وَيَقُولُوا, and they will say, sihrun, this is a magic. Mustamir. Okay? So now look here. This word mustamir, the root word is like, for example, you say marra. Okay? Yamurru, which means passing by. Okay, marra yamurru means passing by. So marra, you put it in babi istif'al. Okay, so it becomes istamarra. So you know istighfar, istamarra. So what that will mean? That you are istamarra babi istif'al is for talab, like istighfar, seeking, but not always. Babi istif'al has like 10 khususiyat. It is seeking is not. So there are other characters of also of babi istif'al. So if you say talab means you are seeking to pass by. So the elements of dawam or consistency is not coming in it. Okay, you look marra to go away, not to stay. So here you don't apply the talab meaning of the babi istif'al here. Okay, here you apply the dawam, sirurat, okay, other quality here. So this mustamir, like for example in Urdu also we say shifa kamila ajila mustamirra. Mustamirra means da'iman, consistent. Okay, so this is the meaning here. So they will say it is a magic mustamirrun, which is consistently coming from the previous prophets also. All the prophets were magicians. So this is a continuous chain of the magic, mustamirrun. This is the meaning. Now, in half of the translation, you will say this is transient, this is temporary. Why? Because that marra yastamirru is also used in Arabic for something temporary which is going away. So the meaning in a way will be opposite. Some books say mustamir means this is a consistent, continuous magic which is coming. Like the way, the normal meaning that we say for mustamir. And some will say it is what? Pass by, transient magic. Okay? Both are there. وَكَذَّبُوا, and so now look here, you know, mustamir, दाइम. ओके, मगर अरबी ज़बान में ये लफ्ज़ मर्रा और इस्तमर्रा कभी गुजर जाने और ख़त्म होने के बारे में भी आता है. The same meaning sometimes come something which is finished, transient. Then Mujahid and Qatada, he went to the second meaning, that he say that this is a transient, temporary magic, which means the effect is not everlasting. This prophet, when he go from this dunya, everything will finish. Okay, so this has no effect. وَكَذَّبُوا, and they denied, وَاتَّبَعُوا, and they followed أَهْوَاءَهُمْ, their desires. وَكُلُّ أَمْرٍ, and every matter, مُسْتَقِرْ, qarar, has to settle down. Okay, so what that means? That there are consequences for everything. If they are denying, so that mu'amala, that matter will settle down and they will know what they are doing. Okay, وَكُلُّ أَمْرٍ, and every matter, مُسْتَقِرْ, has to settle down. There is a settlement time for it. समझ गए? हाँ, चलो.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Iktarabati, it came close, as-sa'atu, the hour, one shakka, and split into, al-qamar, the moon, wa-in yaraw, and this,
and if they see, ayatan, signs, yu'ridu, they would, they say, they turn away, وَيَقُولُوا, and they say, sihrun, is magic, mustamir, temporary,
وكذبوا and they lie. واتبعوا and they follow أهواءهم their desires. وكل and all أمر matters مستقر have to settle.
Have to settle, right? Huh. Okay, here.
قلقلة اقترب. قلقلة اقترب.
Ik क्यों बोल रहे हो?
اقتربت.
And here.
إخفاء وانشق.
يقاف. وانشق القمر.
وانشق القمر.
And here.
إدغام مع الغنة. وإن يروا لين واولين يروا.
تنوين followed by ya.
إدغام مع الغنة. آيتين يعرضوا. يعرضوا.
تنوين followed by mim.
إدغام مع الغنة. سحر مستمر.
Okay, and تنوين followed by mim.
إدغام مع الغنة. أمر مستقر.
مستقر. Okay, ها بولو.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اقتربت الساعة وانشق القمر وإن يروا آية يعرضوا ويقولوا سحر مستمر وكذبوا واتبعوا أهواءهم وكل أمر مستقر.
أوكي ما شاء الله وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله.